Chat, YouTube, it's deck tech time. This time for Blue-Red Phoenix. Now that we have Faithless Looting back and we have Tamiyo, maybe Phoenix is good again, Cope. So this list has 4 copies to consider for some card selection. Also lets you bin the Phoenix / the Demi. 4 copies of Preordain for some card selection. 1 Spell Pierce. 3 copies of Tamiyo to go with our 4 copies of Faithless Looting, so you can flip it instantly. 4 copies of Thought Scour for some self-mill, a bunch of gut shots for a free spell for Phoenix. You got the 4 lootings, of course. 4 lightning bolts to go upstairs. 4 copies of Manamorphose as a free spell as well. 2 copies of Force of Negation for a free counter spell, and then 3 copies of Inquisitive Stupor to go with our 15 other lands here. Top end is Demi for casting for 1 blue less for each instant sorcery spell you've cast this turn. You can cast from the graveyard by exiling up to 3 instants or sorceries from your graveyard. Sorry, 4 instants or sorceries from your graveyard. Then you got Phoenix, which is a hasty 3/2 flyer they can get out of the graveyard as well. Mana base wise, got 2 islands, 1 mountain, 4 Scalding Tarns, 4 Spirebluff Canals, 3 Steam Vents, and 8 Thundering Falls. And for the sideboard, we got 2 more Force of Negation, Scott by the 2 in the main deck, 4 copies of Surgical Extraction for Graveyard Hate, 2 copies of Blood Wound to shut off the greedy mana bases, 1 Brotherhood's End as a sweeper / artifact sweeper, 4 Meltdowns with our 1 Brotherhood's End, and then 2 copies of Crackling Drake to help fight Leyline of the Void. I'm gonna give this hand a go. It's a little weak though. Merry East Coast Christmas, chat. Let's go. We milled a Phoenix and we milled a Demi. No deck should be an Arrayo deck. Don't fall into Spike's web of lies. Uh-oh. I think I just pass here. Sign Mox Opals. Maybe you are a chatter of culture, Timmy. For liking signed cards. Got shout. Consider, no. Thought Scour. Consider, no. Gut shot you. Cast this for free. Go to combat. Get 2 Phoenixes. Hiya. Oh, you know what? I should have left Lightning Bolt in the graveyard. We're probably dead anyways, but hey, if we're not dead. I have a pretty decent board. Reckless Impulse, Past in Flames. Maybe the Reckless Impulse will not net them any mana producers. I don't know, they could just skip the Reckless Impulse, go straight into the Past in Flames, and then flash back the Ritual. And flash back the Striker Ridge. And they skip the Reckless Impulse, which makes sense to me. Chad, do you think Faithless Looting is good in Storm? I feel like it can't be that bad, right? They are a Past in Flames deck. It's awful. Yeah, I get that's -1 card, but it does help just fill the graveyard and find your Past in Flames. You can just flashback Past in Flames and then kill me. You got it. Surgicals. Probably a couple more forces. Take out the gut shots. I think I want Meltdown or Brotherhood's End, even though I could kill like multiple amulets, maybe. Kind of expensive for 3 mana to kill an amulet. I don't think I want those. I'd rather just try to force negation. I cut a couple lightning bolts too, but it is my answer to Ral. Yeah, I guess Tamiyo doesn't do much. And desperately wants looting. I'll try it. Not sure this hand's good though. Mulligans to 6. That's a lot of sink at a Stupor. Good news, I have Force for Ruby. I have Lightning Bolt for Ral. Bad news, my hand is not going to do anything for a long time unless I draw looting. Even if I draw looting, I'm not sure it does anything. Alright, Manamorphose and Glimpse off of the Reckless Impulse. I guess I'm just casting a Phoenix? I don't really know what else to do here. Like, leave me up sinking a Stupor doesn't do that much. I could just be dead here also. Ritual Ral Wish. Has to pass. Merry Christmas, Herd. Alright, 60, I guess. How dead am I? Ritual. Resolve. Ritual. Glimpse. Ruby, Ruby, Ritual. Ritual, Ruby, Ruby. Static Prison. Really weird bringing Static Prison here. Oh, saved him. Remember, kids, it's much smarter to open sealed product and hope you hit it big instead of buying singles. It's cheaper in the long run. Is this like a marketing advertisement ploy by WotC? It's just to like put subliminal messages in chat. Yeah, it doesn't really answer. Past in Flames. Wish. For Past in Flames. I think we have died. Hands where you don't open looting, it's just a different game. I guess I should have mulliganed my opening hand. I'm very surprised that Static Prison ended up saving them too. Never mulligan. Wise words to live by. Man, this gut shot's gonna be good. Blue, 1 red. You know, actually, I guess I didn't want to discard there. Or didn't want to attack there. I should have done this pre-combat. Because now if I hit, like, Phoenix in the graveyard, it's not going to come back. The 1, 2... Discard you and you, I suppose. Not a bad turn still. I think it could have been a better turn. Mayhaps if I didn't mess up the sequencing. I don't want to pick up this looting. Priest. Blown out once again by Gutshot. Blown out once again by Gutshot. I was thinking about picking up the looting with Tamiyo so I could find a Phoenix. But I don't know. Doesn't matter. What's done is done. Give me this Brotherhood's End. I don't think I really want Force of Negation, but I will take a couple surgical extractions. Probably cut the Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce and Force are fine against Yogg because of the Green Sun Zenith plus the Quarter Calling. I still like having them in like high numbers. They're usually my first cuts if I am going to cut something. Absolutely Smeckledorfed by Gutshot. Twice. You lost to Force Negation with my deck of 4 spells. People used to keep in Force Negation against Yawgmoth back when it just had Quarter Calling. And it would always blow my mind whenever I went Quarter Calling and I got Force Negation. Tomato go. Tamiyo is a little bit awkward in this deck because you want to go to combat and attack with Tamiyo to get a clue token, but at the same time you don't want to go to combat because as soon as you start casting a bunch of spells like looting, then you want to try to hit Phoenixes instead. I don't think you ever really make a clue token in this deck. I feel like you just try to high roll Phoenixes instead. Funk Soul Cauldron. Actually, I think I might be attacking and making a token here. And then just like passing the turn and drawing a card. I guess I should do it now before Bowmasters. More looting. They pass with 2 suspicious mana. And we drew Gutshot in a very timely fashion. Show me boys. Opponent hates Gutshot so much right now. There's like, come on, man. We can find another Demi. I found a Phoenix, but doesn't do us all that good. I think I'm gonna. So looting gives us 2 looks. Consider also gives me 2 looks. I think I looting. That's one of them. I think the other one is probably surgical extraction. Not sure I'm super interested in surgical. Soul Cauldron is a little bit of a pain. You've never heard Smeckledorf until today. Learn something new every stream. Keen-Eyed Curator. Synthetic. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Wonderful username. Hope you had a great stream. Speaking of what to do? What does the dog do here? Get some cumin? Hell yeah. Happy holidays to you and yours, Synthetic. I think I'm just playing as Yogg. But I'm not 100% sure. Let's return Manamorphose, I think. They're gonna activate Keen-Eyed Curator. Probably. I don't think they're gonna activate Soul Cauldron. And then I could bolt. We're gonna need one more card out of the graveyard. If I bolt, they activate Soul Cauldron, and I got shotted as well. I shouldn't have done this. I should have waited on the Tamiyo. I think I fucked this up a little bit. Yeah, I definitely botched this a little bit. Bolt here, and then we're gonna have to gut shot it as well because we gotta activate Soul Cauldron. Or I could just let this go and then just Soul Cauldron the Keen-Eyed Curator. Try our best to remove all of their threats. They had a Bowmaster in their yard. I didn't want them eating my Lightning Bolt, which is why I am doing it like this. I definitely fucked this turn up, though. I shouldn't have minus the Tamiyo yet. Should have waited until I killed the Curator. And take the other Manamorphose. That makes sense. I think I'm just gonna bolt the Delighted Halfling instead and then play new Tamiyo as a blocker. I have the Tarn in my hand for looting. Can't play. I already played a land this turn anyways. It is Yoggless Yogg. I have to deal with Keen-Eyed Curator underneath the Soul Cauldron, which seems really tough. Kind of can't kill this thing. I'm gonna end up flipping this new Tamiyo, which is fine. Phoenix Looting. It is still a 4/4. I guess that'll be a 3/3, right? For a split second. Alright, get to kill that. The Orc Army gets to eat my gut shot. I don't get to kill the Orc Army. This Orc Army is also going to be a Wide of the Reliquary here. Olive Roots. That's a tough game. Takes the Phoenix. Surprised they elected to take the Phoenix instead of the Water Reliquary and then use a mana to exile the Phoenix. Pop Soul Cauldron. Also just sweep their board. If I attack, no, I can't do that, right? I have to pop the Soul Cauldron. I can just eat whatever I have in response. I'm gonna eat Lightning Bolt and like Faithless Looting or something, consider. They dropped me a question mark and then conceded. That's pretty good. I don't wonder if I'm supposed to. This question is what do I cast on third one? It's gotta be looting, right? Yeah, consider was an option as well. I don't know. I don't know if it really matters what I cast on turn one. I know there's 2 Phoenixes coming back next turn. At least. I guess they could have an Endurance. A Dryad Arbor's gonna die here as well. Oh, we got 3 Phoenixes. Oh. Opponent said, is the core deck you played in the challenge actually good or not? It was sweet. Good. I don't know. Yeah, I was thinking about post-combat Demi. Define good. I think sticking Vanifar under the Cauldron was absolutely insane. If you could ever just like stick Vanifar under Cauldron early on, you couldn't lose. Bin to Troxa. Are they trying to green sun for a Troxa? Spicy. Should be an Omnath deck. That makes sense. Kind of want Blood Moon. It's already eyeing Blood Moon. It's probably an Endurance deck, so I don't think I want Crackling Drake. I could maybe want Force of Negation here. Question becomes what's bad. It's probably Tamiyo. Take 1 Force of Negation over Tamiyo. I could take a second Force of Negation over Spell Pierce. I'll leave the Spell Pierce. A lot of cantrips. If I had to guess jelly beans, that'd be my guess. Salad. It's probably more lore accurate. IHOP commercials. Remember when IHOP did the Planeswalker little collaboration with Magic? But in reality, it was just the same exact pancakes that they already had on their menu, but just renamed to like Chandra and Liliana and Jace. Buy the fucking waffles. I don't think I wait another turn. Or trying to pop off here. Cube again. Cube again. Make the worst deck you've ever seen and then regret cubing. Playmat was sweet. Sleeves are also pretty cool. I went to IHOP for that. So did I. So did I. I went to IHOP for that, and I was very sad to find out that there weren't special pancakes and that they were just the same menu that they already had but renamed. Because I was like, can I get the Chandra strawberry banana blast? And they were like, the fuck's that? And I was like, the Chandra pancakes? And they were like, oh, our basic strawberry banana pancakes. And I was like, yeah, I guess. Way to ruin my magical Christmas land. My immersion, it's ruined. I gotta float some red mana here to cast my Manamorphose. At least I got the pancakes. Then I just remembered after that how mid IHOP is. And my immersion was once again ruined. One Phoenix. That's a very good Blood Moon draw. So I don't know. Overall, I regret my IHOP trip. In conclusion, morning, Salty. Exclamation mark deck. Blood. Always get you where you need to go. +1 Lich. And if you type exclamation mark flex slot, you can get access to every list I've played for all of eternity. Alright, goodbye, Phoenix. Energy Obosh is tier 0. That's because Ajani sucks. So playing without Ajani gives you an inherent advantage. And in 6. Another Blood Moon. Blood Moon number 2, go. I feel like I'm in a pretty comfortable position as long as I have many Blood Moons. Yay! Tan wants red mana so badly. I'll give it a keep though. City of Ass. Into looting. Begone, Dredge. Another look at red mana. Like Cathartic Reunion. Fucking Despair. No, their mills are pretty mid. Seven TV keeps breaking. No. I missed land drop. my life for red land. Unfortunately, I think Tamiyo is pretty important to this deck. You could try replacing it with DRC in the meantime, but I would probably try to acquire Tamiyos as soon as you can, even though they are expensive. Oh, there goes my life. Yeah, they're just gonna go up more and more. Kind of became a staple with looting. Looting needs to get banned so I can get it for cheap. Big brain. Hopefully I don't have land drop so I can spell Pierce, Conflag, or Log. No, Light Sentry, you lost your budget. You lost your $30 vintage deck. What were you playing with, like Dredge? Dredge seems like a fairly cheap $30 vintage deck. Before the looting price spike. Ooh, two creeping chills. I'm at 2. Well, I think I need about a miracle to win from this position. Why didn't they just flash back and flagrate? Save me, Thought Scour. Okay, let's take Force of Negation, let's take Surgical Extraction. Let's not miss on land drops. I hope for the best. They probably have some like pretty good graveyard hate, huh? I think we can sub out the gut shots for the most part. And 2 Tamiyos. Maybe they don't have Leyline in the Void. Okay, you know Leyline in the Void. And Surgical's meh against Dredge. Not great. Right, I guess I do this. Can't bring back a Demi. I'll cast 3 spells this turn. Hope this looting saves me. Alright, we did it. I think they missed on lands, but I'm not sure. Maybe they just wanted to be on the play. Question is, do I surgical the prized amalgam, or do I surgical the stinkweed imp, or do I just surgical narc amoeba? I feel like I'm supposed to surgical narc amoeba. Whenever they dredge into it. They have bloodghast. I don't know. I'm not sure what the right call is here. I don't feel like maybe I take prized amalgam. What do you think, chat? Take ghasts. I was supposed to take gas, or if I'm supposed to take prized amalgam. I gotta take the prized amalgam. I don't have to do it right now. Their hand is 2 Creeping Chills, a Stinkweed Imp, and a Gemstone Mine. They have 2 Conflagrates, 2 more Creeping Chills, 4 Bloodghasts, 4 Narcomoebas. Alright, so gotta be 2 Conflags, 2 Creeping Chills, some Bloodghasts. Seems easy enough. The Narcomoeba. Yep. Ooh, thank you for the tier 2 with the 27 mods. Thank you. Thank you for the 27 months of insane support. Alright, now I might surgical Bloodghast. Merry Christmas, Sito. I start with Preordain. Okay, that's fine. I think in the Dredge step, that's where we're gonna surgical the Bloodghasts. They drew. Think we didn't Life in the Loam. What do they have left? They have 2 Conflags, 2 Creeping Chills. That's about it. Could even minus the Tamiyo and pick up Surgical Extraction. And they need big ol' Conflags. Which is why I think I go Tamiyo minus pick up Surgical. Boop. I gotta go get a haircut, chat. It looks like I'm going through my emo phase right now. Like Force of Negation, maybe. I'm at a good 7. Yeah, I'll put back Force of Negation. This card disadvantage on the mulligan. Honestly, I should probably looting before Bowmaster shows up. Force of Negation, pitch and consider. Looks like the Grixis eyeball deck. Well, uh-oh. Oh, this deck can be Frog. Roger. Can make this 5 toughness. My only weakness. 5 toughness for Roger. Well, next turn, we might be able to hit the devious Demilich. If not, we're dead. I gotta find another bolt for this frog. Which is now a 7 toughness frog if they hold everything in hand. Back to a 6 toughness frog. Another lick. Us bloom. Consider Thought Scour, Thought Scour, consider. You know, honestly, I don't even have enough spells in my graveyard to make 2 of these. Which is sad. I'm 1 short. Fatal push, fatal push. My cards! Well, not sure winning this one. Discards island, pumps the frog, attacks me. And I guess they only have 3 cards in hand. As long as they don't play like an eyeball here. Oh god. Yeah, they're multiplying. Well, I mean, I think we still gotta kill the bigger frog. Beginning of combat, I got a Phoenix back. Yeah, and I got a Lich, but I'm deciding if I want to attack with this Phoenix. If I don't attack with the Phoenix, they can fly, they can attack, they can discard them. This Phoenix is a jumper. I think I don't attack with this Phoenix. Looting, consider Bolt. Bolt? Preordain? Bolt? Preordain? I think it's Bolt. I'd rather have Preordain, get some card advantage if I get to attack. No, I think I like having 1 looting in here though. Manamorphose? Manamorphose? Are we the best gamer to ever do it? Manamorphose? Oh, that was unreasonable. Lightning bolt? This is not reasonable. What I just did right now, that's not reasonable. Disgusting. Okay, your turn. 2 minutes ago, this is not looking good. Now, looking pretty good. Oh yeah. Remember when we drew those 3 metamorphoses? That wasn't reasonable. Oh, I think I take surgical over gut shot. Might probably need Crackling Drake as well. Got these pass. Or not pass, submit. Pass. Can also just cut Force of Negation. 4-0, the Forbidden card. I don't know what that means in the context of Lantern Timmy. Meltdown. Oh shit. Okay, I'll play on Persist. I was looking for surgical. sky. Quick game, that's for sure. I guess Tamiyo is a way of winning through graveyard haste. Maybe I should just need all these Tamiyos. Maybe I need to board out some of these. They're gonna be on late line. Not play with the Phoenixes. And can do some stuff. Maybe. I'm gonna surveil. I think I'll take another land here. Slow play this a little bit. If we can find Crackling Drake. So I need 4 lands here. Song's a banger, by the way. Kind of a heater. One card on top. La, la, la. I could Thought Scour them. Take that one card they left on top. I have a feeling it's a Psychic Frog. I don't know why. It does sound dangerous, but at the same time, we have Force of Negation. I kept a Persist on top. Tamiyo Manamorphose. I think that's okay. The only thing that's better is like Crackling Drake. Do I force this? I think so. No, actually, I don't care. I don't care. Sync through sync doesn't seem like a great idea either. Bye, Tamiyo. Looting could find. Another Manamorphose, Lightning Bolt. No. You can play Aria Flame. There's also like the... I forget the name of it. I think there's like an alternate version of Aria Flame as well. Crackling Drake? Not Crackling Drake. Yeah, I think Aria is a fine card. This is interesting. Merry Christmas, Ride or Die. Hmm. This is tricky. I think I'm gonna bolt this. I find Crackling Drake. Alright, maybe not Crackling Drake. I'm gonna save the sync to Stupor so I can sync maybe an Archon, for example. Surgical Extraction, Thought Scour. Don't think I want either of these. Alright, we'll pass. Tamiyo. I don't think I have to keep the Surgical. I think blue. I think we just gotta dodge for a couple turns. Alright. Fair enough. Crackling Drake. Crackling Drake. What a tough game this has turned into. Eventually we'll find Crackling Drake. Somewhere in our last, like, 2 cards. That's a pretty damn good card for it not being Crackling Drake. Damn, you have to fight for your life against Leyline. The Doobs, Merry Christmas! Did they find Eyeball? Oh no, it's an Eyeball. Guys, Doobs, thank you for the tier 1 in the 15 months. I appreciate it. Unlike my opponent, who I do not appreciate right now. Maybe I should have forced negation. Dude, where are these Crackling Drakes? I swears I brought them in. Ah, Drakes are just not here. Oh, Lightning Bolt for the win? Sacred Stupor? I don't know, I guess they're gonna have 2 blockers. And they also plus Tamiyo, never mind. Crackling Drake! Right on time, buddy. Just a couple turns too late. That's not bad. 22-4. Still don't know how to beat this Eyeball. Blood Crypt in hand. They can't really attack with the Eyeball, I don't think, unless they can hit Tamiyo off of the Manifest. Then they can flip it as a blocker. I think I'm supposed to leave one in the deck. I mean, it's kind of bad for me when they have Oculus. Maybe the Oculus mills them out. Try to find Sync into Stupor. 1 sync, 2 syncs. I have 3 sinks in the deck, and I see 2 in exile right now. If I can find sync for Oculus, we can win. I also have another Drake. Also, I think this eyeball might be on Team Me. Also, if I trade Drake for eyeball, they just get to pick up like Unearth. I don't know. I don't think this game's winnable. We're gonna try our damnedest though. 1 bolt, 2 bolt, 3 bolt. Yeah, 1 more bolt in the deck. And returning Bitter Triumph. Fatal Push. Fatal Push plus Bitter Triumph is gonna kill the Crackling Drake here. They attack with the eyeball. We need to find my other Crackling Drake. Gotta be like this draw step. Blood Moon. Well, that's not gonna do it. Tried our best. It's a good game. Good game, but 3-2. Got the doubters. Alrighty, chat. Appreciate y'all hanging out.
Have you peeked? Bing bong, bing bing bong. Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.